Hey guys, it's your girl, Crystal Nicole. So today we are going to be talking about Miss Tata Snead. A lot of you may know her as the dopest chef, Tata, out of Georgia. I'm going to play a little small clip so you guys can see a little of who she is. Now, for those of you who do not recognize Tata as the dopest chef, you may know her as the so-called alleged victim of Dominique Williams. She is the woman who contacted Jasmine Eiland and Cornell Wells originally, alerting them of her own story and of who Dominique Williams was. Now, what we're going to do in this video is going through her live video of herself telling her own story, and then we're going to be comparing a little of that with what she told the SVU detective, and we're also going to be going through the text messages that she left behind for us to view as evidence. Okay, so with that being said, let's go ahead and jump into this video. Now, I know a lot of you probably remember this post by Tata Snead. This is when she had first came out, I'm assuming, because this is the only post I saw. But she came out and she let everyone know that this had happened to her before, that she had told everyone about it previously at some point, that she had deleted the post after she had did it. She found out that the same guy had apparently raped another girl on Facebook Live, and she had reached out to the girl to let her know who he was and, you know, her story basically. So those first text messages that she sent out to Jasmine and Cornell is the first thing that I want to go through. So the first thing she says is, "This man did something similar to me back in July. I know where he lives. I never reported him. He raped me on our first date. His name is Dominique Williams. He's from Virginia. He has a son he says lives with him." And then she sent a picture of Dominique. So our first little mistake from Miss Tata is that this actually happened in September. I find it odd that you wouldn't know that, since you apparently kept all the evidence and this was only mere months before Jasmine's incident. How could you forget?
Anyway, dude hopped on my post, was talking or whatever. He initially reached out to me January of 2015 on my on my Facebook, in my inbox. I never responded back to him. He reached out to me again in January of last year, and then in August of last year, and then again in September of last year. In my DM, I didn't respond until September because he Facebook called me. Okay? When he Facebook called me, I sent him the emoji with, you know, the question face, like what's up? Why you Facebook called me?
So here goes another little mistake. She did not send him a little emoji. She said hello, and that is what began their conversation. And I know this may seem minor to a lot of you, and this little mistake is a minor mistake, but for someone who's been holding on to this evidence and has this evidence in her possession and can read these messages and should know exactly what she said to him, I find it very odd that she keeps on forgetting little details.
We jumped in one of his cars and we went to go eat and have some drinks. I drank Grand Marnier all the time. You know, that's my drink. That's all I drink is Grand Marnier. I had 2 drinks, which is way less than what I normally would drink. I had 2 drinks. We sat there for a while, chopped it up, talked, got back. As it was time to go, we got back in his car, and he drove us back to his house. By this time, I'm feeling really woozy. I know I wasn't fit to drive. You know what I mean? So he was like, man, look, just come in and just chill that shit off for a little bit. You know what I mean? And then you'll be good to go. Man, the date went amazing. Like, I can't even front on it. It went dope. So it was...
that in September of last year, she went on a date with the male that was seen in the video.
Who was the male who was seen in the video?
Dominique Williams.
Okay.
On this date, they went to a restaurant for some drinks. She said she had 2 drinks of Grand Marnier, and in between the drinks, she went to the bathroom. She came back. She finished a drink, and she said when she stood up, when they were ready to go, she felt very weak and had to sit back down. And she told the defendant that, I don't feel so good. And he said, well, since your car's they met at his house and then took his car to the restaurant. And he said, since your car's at the house, why don't you just chill for a little bit until you feel good to drive.
And his house, is that the address that you gave us previously off of 2 Lakes?
Yes, she advised it was the same address.
Okay, and after...
So Tata's story is that she met up with Dominique at his house. They got in his car. They went to the restaurant. She had 2 glasses of Grand Marnier. And then they had a great time. They get back in his car. They're driving back to his house. And then when they get there, she starts feeling a little bit woozy. So he was like, well, why don't you just come on in and chill that shit off, and you should be good to go later. And she's like, hey, look, the date was great. My car's sitting right out front. I think it'll be fine if I go in and just chill it off for a little bit. But the detective says that Tata says that they get to the restaurant. She has 2 drinks. Sometime between her having her second drink, she decides to go to the bathroom. She comes out of the bathroom, she finishes up her drink, and then she starts feeling woozy. So she lets Dominique know, and Dominique's like, well, hey, look, your car's parked out front of my house. Why don't you just come on inside when we get there? You can chill that shit off, and then you should be good to go. And she's like, okay. So either you got dizzy at the restaurant or when you got to his house. Which one is it? But since you're trying to insinuate that he may have drugged you when you went to the bathroom, shouldn't alarm bells have been ringing before you left the restaurant, since according to you, it takes more than 2 glasses to get you fucked up. So you feeling woozy should have been a concern, correct? You're a smart woman, right? The other problem we seem to be having with your claim of feeling too woozy or being drunk or even blacking out or even the possibility of him drugging you goes out of the window, because in your text message to him, you outright tell him that you weren't even drunk, that you were just sleeping. And it even has him confused, because he even texts you and says he's not even a drinker, and you even said it wasn't the drink. So it's like, how could you not really recall exactly what we were doing?
My car right outside, I should be cool to just chill this shit off. Well, when I woke up, I went to the restroom. I woke up. I don't know if one of his movements woke me up or whatever, but I woke up. And when I woke up, I went to the restroom and I was like, what the fuck? Because when I looked down, I had a big ass dick hole in my pants. Like a big one. It looked like somebody had really tried to get into my pants. So I was like, what's up? Like, what? You know what I mean? I'm in the bathroom talking, so I don't know if he can hear me or not. Probably can. But when I come out the bathroom, I was like, yo, like, what's up? Like, what happened to my pants? And he was like, I don't know. Like, initially, he was like, he didn't know. Like, it was just, he was oblivious to what was going on. So I was like, bruh, I have a big ass fucking dick hole in my pants. And he was like, oh, man, I mean, I don't know. Like, it was thin. I'm like, bruh, like, it's leather. It's leather. There's no fucking way that you can just rub your hand through my pants.
Okay, and after he had told her, you could just come back to my house, what did they do next?
She agreed to. She said that they were having good conversation, so She went back to his house. They sat on the couch. She remembers having more good conversation. They were laughing. And then all of a sudden, the next thing she remembers, she woke up in his bed. She looked in the bathroom and saw him in the bathroom, and she said it appeared like he was taking a condom off, and she heard the sound like a condom was coming off.
I saw him pull something off and throw it go in the little toilet area to throw it, to flush it, and then he told me that all he went in there to do was spit. And I was on the text messages, you can see I'm telling him he's a fucking liar, because I saw him pull something off and throw it in the toilet and go in the bathroom and flush the toilet.
When she got up and went to go to the bathroom, she had a one-piece outfit on. So when she took it off, she realized the private area of the outfit was actually ripped.
And when you say private area, do you mean, and not to be graphic, but the crotch area or the
Yes.
area where her vagina would be?
Yes.
Okay.
She said it was ripped, and
When she said ripped, can you explain to the court, was it like a hole or was it just a tear?
it was a big hole in there. She brought the actual clothing with her. She kept it.
Okay, and after she realized there was a hole in her jumpsuit, a large hole in her jumpsuit in her private vaginal area, what did she tell you next?
She told me she looked at the defendant and said, "What the fuck happened?" And he said, "Well, you were moaning like you liked it." And she was like, "Well, what happened to my clothes?" And he said, "I was rubbing on you and it ripped." She said then she grabbed her belongings and left.
So I'm a little confused about one thing. Who woke up and went to the bathroom first? You or Dominique? Because you said in your live that you did first because of Dominique moving or something, and then you flipped out coming out of the bathroom to confront him. So if what you say is true, then when did you see or hear Dominique take off and flush a condom? After you came flying out the bathroom accusing him of rape, or before? Let's go with what you told the SVU detective, that he was in the bathroom when you woke up and you either heard or saw him pull a condom off before you went in the bathroom and realized you had a hole in your pants and you asked about it. And if you saw him do it, you wouldn't have had to ask him, what did he flush? So we're going to have to say that you didn't actually see him do anything. And if you only heard something, couldn't it definitely have been the sound of him spitting into the toilet and not actually ripping a condom off and putting it into the toilet like he said? Now remember, Tata said that she was screaming, "Dude, it's leather, it's leather." There's no way that you could have ripped it like that without really pulling on it. I don't know about y'all, but this outfit definitely doesn't look leather to me. Excuse me. You can clearly see that it's a cloth type of material because you can see where it was being snagged at, where the material was being pulled and stretched at. There's a couple of little smaller holes. There's even little small holes surrounding that bigger hole, as if it's exactly what Dominique said. It ripped while he was rubbing on you, and that your outfit felt like stockings. And if we're looking at the material I'm looking at on the screen, it definitely looked like a stocking type material that could easily be ripped and snagged like what we see on the screen. The other problem we're having is that in your messages with him, you said that your zipper was already down on your outfit. Okay, so let me get this right. It was a leather outfit with a zipper on it that was already unzipped while y'all were just conversating on the couch, not doing anything else but conversating, but your outfit was unzipped, and I know I can't really see the full outfit on here, but it doesn't really seem like it has a zipper on it, but if it does, okay, still odd that it was unzipped and y'all were just conversating on the couch. Okay, guys, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to go through those text messages that Tata left us. I'm going to be reading all of them with you, and I will be pausing every time we get to a part that I need to point out something at. All right, so without further ado, let's go ahead and get into them. All right, guys, so after Tata ran out of the house, Dominique started calling and texting repeatedly, and this is where the conversation starts off at 5:13 in the morning. Dominique goes, "Can you answer? I didn't mean to upset you. I thought it was okay to rub when I was rubbing my leg while I did it. I may have got a little too carried away and ripped it. I don't want to play with you or nothing like that. I apologize. I didn't know we had an issue. Don't do me like that. We was up while we was interacting like that and talking and everything. It's crazy because I am into you. Hearing some shit like this really upset me," shaking my head. "We really need to talk because you have no idea. I had no idea you was going to do this. We was talking, we was touching. You was touching me while I played with you. We were laughing and sucking on each other's necks. This got me confused because of how we interacted." So she still wasn't responding, so he continues messaging her, and he's like, "We need to really talk because I had no idea you was going to do this. We was talking, you was touching me while I played with you and laughing when I sucked on your neck. This got me confused because we interacted the whole time. I'm super pissed. This shit got me messed up. We shouldn't have even engaged with each other, kissing and touching and shit to avoid this type of confusion." I cannot see what that says, but something about an experience. We was way too up and close and personal for our first date. I would have preferred to have ended it after the date, after the restaurant, rather than you come. I'm assuming he meant to say rather than you come over. And if you notice at the bottom of those messages, it says view messages, which means there were more messages after what he said, but she never clicked that so we could see what he said. So it just moves on over to when she finally decided to respond to him, which was about 4 hours later. And she goes, "I'm not going to be able to talk to you. You've taken my peace of mind." He said, "Wow, I know we could be better than this and be great. I hope we can continue to talk. Hearing this hurt because I do see a future. I hope we work this out together." She said, "You can't even tell me the truth. You've taken my peace of mind. I called into work because I feel uneasy as fuck and livid. Me looking at my pants, have tears streaming down my face because I don't know what happened, and everything in me is saying you're a liar," or something like that. So Dominique goes, "I've been trying to give you the truth, but you say your peace of mind is messed up. I'm not much of a drinker. We shouldn't have been touching and kissing on the first date or escalating to playing with no coochie. We should have made touching off limits and staying over together bad ideas. This is very upsetting." He said more after that, but she never clicked on the message. She goes, I didn't kiss you. You kissed my neck, not my lips." He goes, "I see we both had some strong drinks because you definitely turned and kissed me. This is unsettling." And this is where I'm going to stop and point out some things, okay? Now, recognize how when Tata told us the story originally, she completely skips over what happened once they got into the house. Yet she told the detective that when they got in the house, they just sat down on the couch, had some conversation, and then she blacked out and woke up in his bed. Now, you also stated, which we're going to see in these text messages, that you're not that kind of woman, or you would never let someone kiss on you or touch on you on the first date. So if that's the case, how did you allow Dominique to be kissing on your neck on the first date instead of your lips? Is it that your lips are just off limits, but your neck is fine? And that also lets us know that y'all were doing a little bit more on that couch besides just talking. So Tata goes, "Shaking my head. This is what's making it worse. The lies. I really liked you a lot, and you done fucked it up already. You ain't even let us have a chance." Dominique goes, "You rubbed on my leg while I was massaging your stuff and sucking on your neck. I hate to even have to go through this with you. I like you too damn much. I'm mad as hell." She puts up a cool emoji face. He said, I believe we can move forward. The signals was crossed. Both was out of our element. I don't even drink trying to look cool. I'm sorry if I made you hate me. Give us a chance. She was like, be honest. What did you flush? Did you have sex with me? Did you put your dick inside of me at all? My body is saying yes. He said, I spit in the toilet. My mouth had a nasty taste in it. So Dominique goes, my story haven't changed. We wasn't cuddled the whole time. There's no way for me to know what was up. All that shit should have been off limits. I would have kept my damn hands to myself. Never again. Shaking my head. I just want to move forward and hopefully be happy. I like you way too much. She goes, apparently not enough to keep it 100. Men like to make the woman feel as though she's crazy. Well, I'm not that crazy, and I'm pretty fucking smart. You've done to me what someone else has done before, but you stay with ya. And I don't know what she said after that. So then Dominique goes, I'm a hard worker. I will earn your trust. I thought we was having a moment. I thought you was being funny because we was touching each other when I ripped your pants. Definitely confusion. I can be a good man also. I can be a good man to you. This shit shouldn't stand in the way of us moving forward. This shit is upsetting. She says, no, we weren't. Please stop with that. We were touching, kissing, and shit. I wasn't drunk. I was asleep. And I would have never let you rip my damn clothes when the could have easily been slid down. My shit was unzipped. So if I was touching and kissing you, I would have just let you take it off. So I'm about to point out some things about these text messages right here, okay? Now I want you guys to pay attention to one thing. That even though the girl is accusing him of rape, he is still not sitting here denying any type of sexual acts that they were consensually doing that night. And I find it interesting that she says that she doesn't allow men to be kissing all on her or doing anything like that on the first date, but yet you've already admitted in your own text messages that you were allowing him to kiss on your neck, and for some odd reason your zipper was already down on your outfit. So, like I've already stated, that leads us to believe that you were allowing him to do a lot more than just talk to you on the couch. Now, I know a lot of you also may be wondering how come he keeps on saying things like, I really like you, I really like you. Well, you have to remember, because just like Tata stated herself, that he had been trying to talk to her for a while, and she just now gave him the time of day on September 16th at 4 o'clock in the morning. They went out on a date that same night. By 5 o'clock in the morning, she's accusing him of rape. So this is why, the conversation is going the way that it's going, because he is genuinely confused about what's happening right now. Because just like he keeps telling her, you were awake. And from your own mouth admitting that he was kissing on your neck, then that kind of makes his story true, that you were awake while he was kissing on your neck and you was rubbing on his stuff and he was rubbing on your stuff, because obviously you were wide awake to remember that he was even kissing on your neck. So I do want to point out one thing, is that she said in her messages to Dominique, men like to make the women feel as though she's crazy. Well, I'm not that crazy, and I'm pretty fucking smart. You've done to me what somebody else has done to me. Now, on her live videos, she says the same thing, that he made me feel like I was crazy, and she goes in on other, situations that she's been through in her life. So this is why she's always thinking about her safety first and yada, 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 whatever. So what it made me feel like was that maybe you are projecting some of those old things that has happened to you in your relationships on to Dominique. And maybe that's the reason why you reacted this way, or I don't know, or you could have just been trying to set him up. That's another thing I believe, but moving on.
So he made me feel like I was crazy. I know about my kid's father. So my safety and the safety of my kids absolutely come first. And anybody that threatens that, I'm not going to put that in jeopardy. For nobody. Period at all. For nobody. I've been through crazy niggas shit before. I ain't trying to go through crazy nigga shit again, okay? I had enough of that with...
So the next message, Tata goes, "You are really showing me you must be crazy because I'm blown away by your words. And the fact you think I'ma believe that. Stop insulting my intelligence, please. It's cool. This is over just as it started. You can't be honest, so I'm good. Take care." He said, "Your pants felt like stockings. While I was trying to touch it, I ripped it and put my hand in it. You even was talking with me throughout the whole time. Wow, I can't believe this shit would even come to this. Like, for real, you turned and kissed me and put your leg over me." She said, "My pants don't rip that easily. The material is made different. It's hard to rip. You had to really pull it to rip it." He said, "You was fucking with me while I sucked on your neck. I asked if it felt good. You said yes. Come on, this shit got me super mad because all of this shit could have been avoided if all of that touchy and feely shit was took out of the picture." So Tata misunderstood what Dominique was trying to say when he said, "While I was fucking you." He was trying to say, "While I was fucking with you." He just forgot the with. So she asked, "I fucked you?" And then she goes, I'm completely good on this. I'm completely good on this." Dominique goes, "This shit is real upsetting." She goes, "I don't know why it's upsetting to you because I know you're not telling me the truth. I'm not finna keep going back and forth though." He goes, "Talking to me and turning to kiss me and putting your leg over me. How the hell was I supposed to know you was going to come at me with this?" She said, "So you had your moment. You enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed it." And he's like, "Man, no, like I really like you," or something like that. I can't see the message from where I'm reading. So then she goes, "So you had your moment. Hope you enjoyed it." Okay. Then he goes, "Man, no, I like you way too much." And she puts up the deuces symbols. He says, "We can be good together." She said, "You should have thought of that before you decided to do what you did and then lie about it." He goes, "Give it a chance. I know the situation is fucked up because we shouldn't have been on no touchy-feely shit." She said, "I'm a great woman." He said, "Stand together and shit." So then Dominique goes, we're obviously missing a portion of this message, but it starts off with, "Definitely a misunderstanding. I thought we was having a moment. We was overboarded from the touching and sucking on the neck to starting to touch each other. I can tell you are a great woman. I don't want to lose you." She said, "Stop." He said, "Not the way to do a first date and stand with each other. All shouldn't have happened. My goal is a relationship. Don't allow this to get in the way of moving forward. Don't be mad. I like you way too much." She said, "You keep saying that, but you don't even know me. I don't let somebody touch my pussy on the first date," I'm assuming. I'm so sorry, guys. I cannot seem to read everything she's saying there, but I'm sure you guys can. So I'll move on to Dominique's message, which is also cut off. It says, "That's not me. I'm not a drinker. You say it wasn't the drinks. I'm upset at the fact that we was having a moment, and basically you're saying that it wasn't a moment." Shaking my head. "I like you way too much. This blows my mind. I know it's not conventional for us to have been touching each other and should have been off limits. It was the first date. We were having a moment. We was talking. I was sucking on your neck and touching on you. You was touching me, and I was just going with the flow. I think that's what he says. And there's obviously a portion of his message missing because she never clicked on view all. And then she goes, "You don't get it. If you'll lie to my face about this, you'll lie to me about anything." Okay, guys, so let's go through all of the little issues that we're having with Miss Tata's story. The number one issue that we have is that when you contacted Jasmine and Cornell to talk about your experience with Dominique, you got the month wrong. You told them that this happened in July when it actually happened in September. I guess you were so in a rush to hop on this viral story that you forgot to check the dates. And I find that odd for someone who claims that this affected her so much. All right. Then we got the other issues with the statements you gave to the detective versus the live video, which you telling your own story. Those stories don't match up at all. What else do we have? We got you already saying that you were not drunk, you were just asleep, and then you turned around and said that you don't allow a man to touch and kiss on you or do anything like that on the first date because you're a good woman. Yet in the messages, you're telling him that your zipper was already down and you told him that, you were kissing on my neck. So if your zipper was down and he was kissing on your neck, that leads us to believe that y'all were doing a lot more than conversating when you walked inside of the house. So you most likely probably were awake when he actually ripped your clothes. The other issue we have with your clothes is the fact that you claim that it had a leather crotch, apparently, because you said that you screamed, it's leather, it's leather. There's no way that you could have ripped it so easily. But there's no leather on that outfit. Let's talk about the holes in that outfit, because there's quite a few. There's not just one. And that doesn't actually look like the crotch area of your pants. If so, was there a split next to it? Because there's a whole split next to that big ass hole. Plus, there's a couple of other little miniature holes where you can clearly tell those were snags on something. That lets you know right there that your outfit was made of stocking light, cheap material that easily rips and or snags. Okay, so, and then you said that it had a zipper as well, because like I said, you claimed that the zipper was down, but yet we don't see a zipper, no leather, nothing on that outfit whatsoever. Shit. I don't even know what else to say at this point besides that your story just don't add up, sweetie. And it looks more to me as if you were trying to set him up into saying that he did something to you so you could go to the police. But because he never ever said anything to you about actually being raped, and he actually recalled the entire night back to you, you didn't do anything about it. And from what I hear, you continued to date this man after he allegedly assaulted you. Yeah. So if that's the case, you already don't have a case, because now you're just coming off as a woman scorned because he probably dumped you for some behavior of yours that I can already see that you probably have. But that's most likely what happened. And once this story went viral, you just thought, hey, now here's my opportunity, because I find it funny that you want to come out now after just letting it go and continuing to date him a few more times after this. So I'm not 100% sure what I should believe. And on top of that, I also have some other information on you regarding your business, and not technically your business, but just the business that you happen to be a chef at, my darling. And when I am allowed to speak on that information, we'll see how good your character looks then now, won't we? So I want to thank you guys for once again tuning into this channel and watching my video. I thank everyone who actually stayed around until the end of the video. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel. And I will see you guys later. Be looking out for part 2 on Miss Tata Snead. And I will be back with my video on the lead SVU detective who did not do her job. Now, with that being said, I will talk to you guys later. Goodbye.